McDonald's. It's hard to find a place on earth where those golden arches don't instantly bring a smile to someone's face. But how did this global fast food giant come to be? How did a small burger stand in San Bernardino, California, transform into a multi-billion-dollar empire, serving over 69 million people every day in more than 100 countries? The story of McDonald's isn't just about burgers, fries, and milkshakes. It's about vision, perseverance, innovation, and sometimes controversy. So today, we're diving deep into the fascinating success story of McDonald's, a tale that's filled with both triumph and challenge. It all started in 1940 with two brothers, Richard and Maurice McDonald, who had a simple dream. They opened a small barbecue restaurant in California, and after a few years of trial and error, they realized something. People loved fast, cheap, and delicious food. In 1948, they made a bold decision to transform their restaurant into a self-service drive-in. They called it McDonald's and focused on a limited menu of burgers, fries, and drinks. But this wasn't your average restaurant. The brothers revolutionized the way food was made with a new speedy service system, a precursor to modern-day fast food. Everything was designed for efficiency: burgers prepped in seconds, food delivered quickly, and prices kept low. The McDonald brothers' idea was groundbreaking. It drew crowds, customers loved it, and soon the word spread. Their little restaurant in San Bernardino became a hit. But here's the thing, if it had stayed just their restaurant, this might have been a nice local success story and nothing more. It's what happened next that changed everything. In 1954, Ray Kroc entered the picture. Kroc, a struggling milkshake machine salesman, noticed that the McDonald's brothers were using 8 of his machines at once. 8 machines. He was intrigued. Why were they selling so many milkshakes? What were they doing differently? Kroc decided to visit the restaurant to see for himself. When he arrived at the McDonald's stand, he was blown away. The efficiency, the simplicity, the sheer volume of customers, they were onto something big. Kroc saw potential where others might have just seen another small business. He wasn't content with McDonald's being a local hit. He envisioned McDonald's restaurants everywhere, across the United States, even globally. Kroc pitched the idea of franchising to the McDonald brothers. At first, they were hesitant. They liked their one successful restaurant and were comfortable running things their way. But Kroc was persistent. He saw a future they couldn't. Eventually, they agreed to let him franchise the brand, and in 1955, Ray Kroc opened the first franchise McDonald's in Des Plaines, Illinois. This was the turning point. Kroc wasn't just a businessman, he was relentless. He didn't just want to sell burgers, he wanted to revolutionize the restaurant industry. Under Kroc's leadership, McDonald's expanded rapidly. By 1959, there were over 100 McDonald's locations across the United States. But here's where things get really interesting. Ray Kroc didn't just stop at expansion. He was obsessed with maintaining quality and consistency. Whether you were eating at a McDonald's in California or New York, Kroc wanted the experience to be exactly the same. To achieve this, he developed strict operational guidelines and standards. Everything from how fries were cooked to the size of the burger patties was standardized. He even created Hamburger University, a training program to ensure that every franchisee knew the McDonald's way. And let's not forget the innovations McDonald's brought to the food industry. Drive-thrus, value meals, even the concept of the Happy Meal McDonald's was always at the forefront of fast food trends. But success didn't come without its fair share of challenges. One of the biggest controversies in McDonald's history involves the very men who started it, all the McDonald brothers. As Kroc continued to grow the business, tensions began to rise between him and the brothers. They had different visions for the company. The McDonald brothers wanted to keep things small and local, while Kroc dreamed of global domination. In 1961, Kroc bought out the brothers for $2.7 million. It sounds like a huge sum, but in hindsight, it was a steal considering what McDonald's would become. Unfortunately, as part of the deal, the McDonald brothers didn't receive royalties, and they even lost the rights to use their own name for their original restaurant. This part of the story is often seen as the darker side of McDonald's success. Kroc is credited with turning McDonald's into the empire it is today, but the brothers, who started it all, faded into obscurity. It's a reminder that success often comes with sacrifice, and not everyone gets to share equally in the rewards. But regardless of the controversy, McDonald's kept growing. And it wasn't just the food that attracted people, it was the brand. McDonald's became synonymous with convenience, affordability, and consistency. The Golden Arches became one of the most recognizable logos in the world. Kids loved the Happy Meals and Ronald McDonald, while adults appreciated the quick service and affordable prices. In the decades that followed, McDonald's continued to innovate. They expanded their menu to include items like the Filet-O-Fish, Egg McMuffin, and salads, adapting to changing tastes and dietary preferences. They also expanded globally, opening their first international restaurant in Canada in 1967, and now they operate in more than 100 countries. But McDonald's hasn't been without its critics. As the company grew, so did concerns about the health implications of fast food. Movies like Super Size Me and movements promoting healthier eating put pressure on McDonald's to change. And to their credit, McDonald's has responded. They've made efforts to include healthier options like apple slices and salads, and even introduced transparency about calorie counts on their menus. They'd also worked to improve the quality of their ingredients, shifting towards sourcing cage-free eggs and antibiotic-free chicken. Still, despite the challenges, McDonald's remains a dominant force in the fast food industry. Their ability to adapt while staying true to their core values of speed, convenience, and affordability has kept them at the top. From a small burger stand in California to a global empire, the story of McDonald's is one of persistence, innovation, and an unwavering vision. And that vision? It was Ray Kroc's. The man who saw more than just a popular restaurant, he saw a brand that could conquer the world. He once said, "I was an overnight success, but 30 years is a long, long night." His relentless drive transformed McDonald's from a family-run business into the global phenomenon we know today. But here's the real lesson in McDonald's success story. It's not just about luck or timing. It's about vision, determination, and the willingness to take risks. It's about seeing potential where others don't, and having the perseverance to make that potential a reality. So if you've got a dream, no matter how small it might seem right now, who knows? Maybe one day it could be as big as McDonald's. Before we wrap up, if you're enjoying these deep dives into the success stories of some of the world's most iconic brands, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe to our channel. You won't want to miss the next incredible story we've got lined up. Now let's close on this thought. McDonald's isn't just a fast food chain. It's a symbol of what's possible when you dare to dream big. It's a reminder that success isn't always a straight path. It's messy, complicated, and sometimes filled with setbacks. But if you keep pushing forward, if you stay committed to your vision, just like Ray Kroc did, there's no telling how far you can go. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more inspiring success stories just like this one. And of course, hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video. Catch you next time with another incredible journey of success.